Greetings fellow gamers. In today's video I sort of walk through the process of how I planned and built my own PC by myself. I also give some tips and tricks to help you build your own PC and make sure that everything works and turns on correctly. I am in no way a professional at PC building. I still figured I'd give some tips, you know. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment something maybe. Yeah, let's get into it. Let me just say, this is my first game on, so yeah. Okay. So when building your PC, the first thing you're gonna want to do is have a solid game plan, okay? Like, for example, you can start off asking yourself, what are you going to be using this PC for? Because that can very much so determine what parts to pick. So let's say you want to use this PC for gaming. Well, then you may want to pick certain parts and stuff like that. Or if you're just wanting a PC for general office use, then you might not even want to have a PC. You might just want to have something a little simpler, like a MacBook for probably less the price and still fulfilling all your needs, you know? But yeah, it really depends. Your parts really depend on what you're going to be using the PC for. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're researching parts. You're going to want to make sure you research parts for the type of PC that you want to build. I see him. So yeah, to reiterate, the first thing you want to do for your little game plan is you're going to want to choose what you want to have your main use of your PC be. Okay, so after you decide what you want to use your PC for, you're going to want to figure out your priorities for your build. And what I mean by this is, like, for example, are you going to want it to be cost efficient? Like, what's your budget? Do you really have a budget that you have to meet? Do you want it to be aesthetic, you know? Okay. Decide what your main priority is gonna be. Personally, for me, I went for cost and you know, like efficiency over aesthetics, because, you know, I mean, an aesthetic PC would be nice, don't even get me wrong. However, I'd rather it be cost efficient than aesthetic, you know? Why do I keep trading kills with people? That's so weird. Anyways, so yeah. So once you've decided your main priority, if it's cost, then efficiency, then aesthetics, or aesthetics, cost, efficiency, whatever that may be, that's when you can start picking your parts. That's when you can start picking what parts to get. You're gonna be basing what parts you pick off of your main priorities. And for picking parts, honestly, if you're going for the cost efficient side, you're obviously, I mean, you might want to go for things that aren't really name brand products. Like, I know Corsair is a really big brand, but they're pretty pricey. And if that's not really up your alley, then you might want to go, I hate everything, then you might want to go for a non-name brand. I can put some examples of this on the screen or in the description. And also for your products, you can always like look up a video for it, or you can even go and find a pre-made parts list. Oh my god. Okay, so once you've figured out your parts list, which I can even put my own parts list in the description if anyone wants to just use mine. Okay, I kind of suck with dirt pots. Oh my god. So, you've got your parts list and now you're ready to build. I personally, I came into this whole thing not very knowledgeable about PC building and, you know, generally the PC world. I barely even knew what all the parts to a PC consisted of. But, I only really have one jump pot. Oh, that is so yikes. Oh, GG. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a bad way to go. I'm so sorry. So yeah. As I was saying, going into this, I was not very knowledgeable on PC building. And so I followed a tutorial the whole way through. I was following a tutorial on YouTube. And it was by this guy, I think it was like Linus Tech Source Tips or something along those lines. I can't really remember, but I'll link it down below. It was really helpful. It was like an hour long. Even though it was only an hour or so long, it actually took me roughly 10 hours. It took me like the whole entire day to do it. I was working at such a slow pace because I was so scared of, you know, messing anything up. I had just spent my entire life savings practically on this PC, and I wasn't about to mess it up, you know. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I didn't really want to mess it up. But I followed this tutorial and I got through it, you know, and I believe that you can get through it too. Don't even worry about it. You guys are probably a lot smarter than me. And, you know, probably a lot more knowledgeable and probably a lot more able to, you know, pull it off. But yeah, I'll be leaving that thing in the description box below, and you will have it as a resource to use for your PC building. One thing I would recommend, a magnetic Phillips head screwdriver. This is also recommended in the video that I watched. And yeah, it was just honestly a really great tool. It was quite honestly very helpful. And truly inspiring. It was truly inspiring. It made putting in the really tiny screws like super, okay, not super easy, but it made it a lot easier than it would have been if I didn't have the magnetic screwdriver, since all the screws would, like, you know, magnetize. That's what magnetics do. Yeah. If you're going to be getting the Dark Rock Pro, that actually comes with a magnetic screwdriver. That was a very pleasant surprise for me personally, because I actually didn't go ahead and purchase one beforehand. I just figured, it's whatever, it's just a screwdriver, like, I'll be fine. Jump on me, I dare you. Basically, all you really have to do is follow the tutorial, and if the tutorial has something, or doesn't have something that you need, it should be okay if you just look up, you know, more tutorials. Honestly, YouTube is a lifesaver, really helpful. Yeah, 10 out of 10, just use YouTube, it will help, guaranteed. Okay, nice. Emotional health. I'm going to rage quit. I switched to 4s because solos was making me mad. Okay, so now after you've built everything, yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys about some mistakes I personally made. So for one, I ordered my monitor from the UK. Okay, I'm from the US, by the way. Why did I do this? Because it was simply a better monitor, okay? And they weren't selling it in the US, so, you know, I had to do it. And this was a mistake because in the UK, they actually have different outlets compared to the US. I needed an outlet adapter for the UK version. And so yeah, I got one of those. Everything's fine and dandy, as you can see. But it was really like a hassle and quite frankly very annoying that I had to get the outlet adapter. Okay, completely fine. I can just touch this up. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. I'm not low in the slightest. Okay, juked. Utter juke master. Juke master 3000. Okay, okay. Doesn't even touch me. Doesn't even touch me. Okay, okay, okay. They touched me. Another mistake I made is that I didn't know that PCs needed, like, you had to get some like built-in Wi-Fi or something, you know, like you couldn't just like turn it on and then connect to Wi-Fi. You have to actually get like a Wi-Fi adapter or something of the sort. Well, I personally got a wireless Wi-Fi USB adapter. That is what I personally got. So get yourself a wireless USB Wi-Fi adapter if you don't want to have to, you know, plug your entire PC to an Ethernet cable. That'd be really gross. Mega waste of time. You know, not really the best thing you could be doing for yourself. Oh my god, good job, good job. Oh, oops, I didn't realize I was already in all chat. Okay, nice. Literally building a square, for what? For what reason? Okay guys, get him. Kill him. Okay, good job. Just another peaceful day at work. What the frick? What the actual frick? Who the heck does these things? No, no, no. I will be giving you guys some tips and tricks so that you can have the best possible PC to ever exist. No, these are not going to turn your $200 PC into a $5,000 masterpiece. They will not, in fact, do any such thing. However, they will. No, no! If your PC isn't turning on, well, first of all, you have to turn on your power supply before being able to turn on your PC. This is obviously so your PC will have power, you know. Kind of need that. This is the perfect time. This is our perfect opportunity. They are all gonna leave except for this loser wimp that we can totally take on our own. Coralina 84, we got this. They don't suspect a thing. Oh, you. I want the blocks, please. I want the blocks, please. I want the blocks, please. Please, how do I block in? How do I block in? How do I block in? Please, please. Okay, yeah, I know that's not gonna explode because they have water. Yeah, I'm not a noob. Make sure you are plugging things all the way in. I know a couple times while I was personally building my PC, I was like, dude, what the frick? Like, there is no way I can plug this thing in anymore. But you know what? You just have to do it. Like, just as far as it goes. Just honestly, like, shove it in. Even if you think, like, for a lot of things specifically, I can say, is they're going to be needing a switch. Not a switch, a click. If you hear or feel a click, then, you know, maybe, just maybe, everything's all right. Maybe this should have gone into the pick your parts section, but there's this thing called cable mod, and basically it's all the exact same cables you're gonna need, but the cables are so much more aesthetically pleasing, and they all just look really nice. And I unfortunately was not made aware of this little cable mod. This guy started toggling. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I was not made aware of this cable mod thing until after I had already, you know, built the whole thing. So that was quite unfortunate for me. I'm pretty sure it's pretty trustworthy, so I don't think you'll be having any problems with it. Whoa, okay. Yeah, my name is Frank. And what about it? Guys, look, I'm riding a shark. I'm so cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this video was, let's say, a little frazzled. I didn't really prepare a script or anything. I just gave myself some basic points. And, you know, while playing Bed Wars, it's hard to keep my head straight when these players are so annoying. So, yeah, but thanks for watching. I hope you go on your little PC building endeavor, and I hope everything works out. I believe in you guys so much. So yeah, thanks. Hope you learned something, and bye.